Hello, everyone. Welcome to our second session of IndieX 2021. It's with great pleasure I have John Nielsen, the creator of Lost Nova, with me. John, how are you? Welcome to IndieX 2021.
Thanks for having me. This is great.
And I'm really happy because this is already the second session, and I didn't forget to unmute us when I
Oh,
started
doing
streaming.
good.
So, yeah, I will go see my pro in 5 years maybe doing this. So, John, I was asking you what's the name of your studio, and you said when we were preparing the stream, it's just me. So you're one of those cases that we write a lot about, which are single developers doing Herculean work developing a game. So, how is the experience of being your own worst colleague and the
Oh,
best colleague
yeah,
at the
the
same
worst
time?
coworker.
Yeah.
Favorite coworker, least favorite coworker. It's a lot of hats to wear. Yeah. I should clarify. I can't take 100% of the credit. I did have my sound guy, who did the sound and the music. Topher, a handsome man Topher. He goes by Toftacular. Couldn't have done it without him. But yeah, I am responsible for everything else: art, writing, code.
Is this your first game?
It is.
Oh, so what a huge endeavor to delve into this adventure by your own in your first game. You're really courageous.
Thanks.
Have you been doing this
Or
full time?
unwise. Either.
Yeah,
What's that?
yeah.
Yeah,
There is a fine line between both of them, isn't it?
exactly.
Yeah. Are you doing this full time or are you?
I am full time now. Yeah, I quit the day job to make video games. It turns out that was the secret all along.
Okay. How,
Really
how
crazy.
how long have you been developing Lost Nova?
About a year.
Okay. And where can people get Lost Nova when they get really excited by this streaming session and they're like, I need to buy this?
Well, it's releasing. The plan right now, early spring next year, 2022. It'll be on Steam, and then we'll see where it takes us from there.
And let's do the segue with it's on Steam. Do you have a Steam link available for
Oh
our
yeah, hey,
viewers?
let me drop it in the chat.
Yeah, thanks.
Hello, chat.
Hello, everyone. I don't know if
There it
your
is.
people are still sleeping. Where are you from, John? I didn't ask you. Where are you located now?
I am in Portland, Oregon, United
Okay.
States.
Okay, so we have today, it's a huge representation from the United States game development community. Nice. Our
2 out of 2.
second, yeah, 2 out of 2. So yeah, at this time we're it's a complete monopoly of North American developers on IndieX 2021. Hello, everyone in our chat. I knew you were sleeping, but now you're going to wake up because we're going to dive into Lost Nova. Let me grab my controller. So, John, do you want to give us some context on Lost Nova? What's happening?
Oh, well, basically the story of it is that you're on a vacation gone wrong. You crashed your ship on an alien world, and you got to fix your ship. So you're exploring these areas, talking to apples, gathering what you need, crafting, trying to get back home.
So let's dive into it. Uh, do you have a? Sorry, this isn't like a tricky question. I honestly can't remember because too many games. Can people already wishlist it? They can, and
Yeah,
they
yeah, the
can.
store page is live.
Okay, the store page is live. Is there a demo there?
Not currently. We're hoping to get into the next Steam demo festival
Okay.
that they do every now and then. We're hoping to get into the next one.
Okay, so we're in our ship and we're gonna be stranded for sure. And
Yeah,
here we
this will
go.
take all day if you read all the dialogue. I don't mind at all if you kind of power through it.
Okay, so let's because you really need to check. Yeah, first thing that completely caught our eye is the game looks amazing. You have
Thank you.
your art direction is really awesome.
Oh, well, thanks so much. I'm primarily an artist. I've been an artist for many, many years, and that's where my skill set lies. So it was very deliberate to draw the art style in this way,
So here
especially
we
since
have
I'm no good.
our protagonist, and we have this laser equipment that for people that played No Man's Sky. This is No Man's Sky, but with more content, isn't it, John? So
I don't know if I'd say I don't have an infinite universe of procedurally generated planets, so I don't know if I could say more content, but more narrative heavy, I
yeah,
suppose you could say. But yeah, I do appreciate that though. No Man's Sky was one of my inspirations.
and
I
you have
wanted, yeah.
for sure more cuteness than No Man's Sky. So
Oh,
you win on that front.
I'll accept that. Yes, thank you.
So this is pretty easy for. I know I'm not. I'm just. I already played a huge chunk of the game, so I know. I'm just playing it while I speak with John. But we're now mining these resources, aren't we?
Right, you're hunting and gathering. You're getting
Yes.
what you need,
But there's
and you'll
something
be able
really.
to use these.
Yeah, we have something really cute on Lost Nova. Let me check. So we're stranded, and it looks like we're stuck here. At this moment, we have our basic boots, our basic blaster, and we have these resources like flora glands and rock lamps. This is everything we have. Oh, we got some special resource.
Yeah, there's a small chance for things to drop bolts, and then you'll find out what to do with bolts later.
Oops, I overheated my blaster.
Which does become less of a concern as you progress through the game and get more batteries. That's sort of the main progression.
Okay, so town is upwards. Let me just check something. I don't know if guys on our chat, please. I know I wanted to listen to John. I don't know if I put the settings too low in terms of volume. Please tell us something. Oh. So Johnny, you're aiming for a full release on spring, isn't it? At this moment.
That's what we're shooting for. Yeah, no firm date, but early spring. Fingers crossed.
Okay, early spring. So we now have did I already unlock that cool mechanic? Or no? I can't remember.
Are you on a controller?
Yes.
Left trigger.
Left trigger. Yeah.
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 It gets explained later, but yeah, you can do it at any time.
I'm just spoiling the game for you. So
there you
go. Sorry, guys. I'm just spoiling the game for you.
No worries.
And what's the name of our character? She has a name.
Oh, this is Mia.
Oh, I was blasting through the text. I thought the computer was saying MIA, MIA.
Oh, missing in action.
So she has this capacity. You have this battery that you can use for your blaster that recharges almost instantly, and it can also be used for these jumps, which is a cool thing in terms of exploration. Oh. Okay, lower the music, sorry.
Oh, and there in the chat, Grande Haminho asked what led to making the game and how did I decide on the core pillars and mechanics. I can get into the backstory real quick. Basically, I played a short hike. If you know a short hike, it's like the really beautiful short exploration game. Just cute and wholesome and just amazing, and more than any other game ever, it got me to say I want to do that. So this is a direct result of playing a short hike, really. but I wanted a wholesome game about just taking your time, wandering, talking to funny characters. There's no enemies. There's no fail state. There's no health bar. It's just have a chill time. That's the pillar.
Yeah, you don't have like oxygen or something similar. You can
There's
just
no
spend
food
your time here.
meter.
Yeah, nothing. You can.
Not that I like am against those mechanics in other games. I love it, but this for what I wanted to do here, just as chill as possible, maximum chill.
It actually
my
is
goal.
because if I, there is a risk that I completely forget I am streaming the game, and I'm just if we got completely silent and John doesn't pushes me to speak, I might get lost in Lost Nova. Sorry for redundancy.
It does happen.
Yeah, it does. I felt it when we were evaluating the games. I was like, yeah, I told you that my older son played it because we were trying it. Also, the younger one tried it a bit. They were watching me playing. Like, so how does it work then? Okay, so you collect resources, you use your blaster. Can we try? Yeah, sure. And then
Awesome.
I noticed I had another 230 games or something to evaluate, and then we were completely lost in Nova. I think the redundancy
That's
makes
great.
a good tagline.
Yeah.
Prepare to get lost in Nova. Next spring. Only
It's
on
coming.
Steam. It's coming. Gran Domingo is asking, do you have any favorite moments so far from the development, apart of the time you spent with the rest of the team, which is yourself?
Yeah, me and the team get along real well, luckily, most days. But let's see, favorite moments. Usually, because I'm new to programming, programming can still be really frustrating because I'm not a person who enjoys that sort of bang your head against it until it works. That's sort of troubleshooting. It's like, why isn't this working? But when it does work, when you finally get the jumping mechanic working, oh, just perfect. It feels so good. It's great. And just every time, it just always feels great. Or alternatively, if you write 1,000 lines of code, getting the system put together, and it's hard to test the individual pieces because they all need to be in place. But then you boot it up and it works first try. No better feeling.
Did you thought about doing some kind of collaboration with a programmer, maybe to ease up and leave you to your art?
Oh, good question. And I should clarify that it's not 100% me on Lost Nova. I do have my sound and music by beautiful man Topher Anselmo. He goes by Toftacular on the Twitters. I couldn't have done it without him. I am responsible for everything else, writing and art and coding. But he also helped me with a little... He's one of those guys who's good at everything. So he did sound and music, and he also helped me with some of the programming systems. He helped me get controller support in the game, which is very technical, and that sort of stuff I'm no good at. And like you said, I do appreciate that it does free me up to work on more of the art or implement the story over here while he's doing this over there. So that's very nice.
Why the sentient fruit?
Because they're cute.
Okay, that's a good
That's
answer.
the answer for you.
I was thinking something along the lines of, I'm aiming for get OPA from Apple and get rich instantly for developing a game where you have sentient apples. But okay, I think that works too.
We couldn't get the branding deal to go through.
Lost apple. They are really cute. Do you think it's you noticed last year with the pandemic, games, relaxing games like this, especially like Animal Crossing, helped lots of people
Right.
coping with with a really hard situation. Do you think that window that Animal Crossing opened is still a good window for you to showcase Lost Nova, that relaxing aura?
Yeah, it seems like there's a wholesome games renaissance right now, and I just got lucky, I guess, where I kind of got to ride that wave a little bit. Animal Crossing really came out at the perfect time, didn't it?
Believe me, my
Yeah.
my mental health really. I'm not kidding. It was really harsh.
Oh yeah, yeah.
March
All of
2020
us.
was really, really awful.
Yeah. Yeah, for everyone, and Animal Crossing, just everyone was able to latch onto it and play with their friends, and just a beautiful experience.
We have a cool question, John. Grandoming was asking, how are you navigating this kind of cutthroat environment of indie discoverability in 2021?
Oh, it's what is it, like 200 games released on Steam every week, something like that. Yeah, it's tough. I haven't spun up the marketing machine to full power quite yet. Even though I know I should be focusing on wish lists sort of throughout the entire process, accumulating wish lists, but that's just hard for my brain to go between the two modes, game dev and marketing. So I'm focusing more on making the game as 100% as good as it could possibly be, and use that to sell the game, right? Make it so good that they can't ignore it, is the hope anyway. But I do have a short list of a short to-do list for more marketing than I need to do. I've been trying to put gifts out and that sort of thing. But yeah, it's not easy, because even if you do get retweeted by like a big name with a lot of followers, that's worth 100 wish lists maybe, and then it goes back down. Then you see the graph go back down to where it was before, and it's like, well, I guess I have to do that 100 more times.
And you know what we've been feeling? I think you know that our background, our involvement with the industry, it's been in the last 10 years writing about games, and the last 8 years mainly writing about indie games. And
cool.
we've been feeling that you also have such a different environment these days, because it's not the saturation. It's also, for example, look at services like Xbox Game Pass, where you have some indie games getting released there 0 day. And what does it mean in terms of people's availability to spend money? Because at this moment you look and you think, if I can't recall, 12 or 13.99, I have all these games, and I don't have time to play them. Why should I go
buy another one?
Yeah, buy another one. And it's I think it's tough times. It's a good time to be a consumer, but it's also strange times to be a consumer. It's
There's so much competing for your time.
Yeah. Time is the currency at this moment.
Yeah, because everyone has Netflix and just an infinite library of entertainment.
And even they are getting to Netflix games. So
that's right. I heard about that.
Yeah, it's true. I think they are pulling the beta in some countries. So. Grandoming also is asking something. Are you looking to make some kind of partnership with a publisher or an agency to communicate Lost Nova?
I did get.
I don't know if I think you got an email about it. We also have this B2B aspect of IndieX, and the idea is it's being promoted by Meet and Match, and trying to get some collaborations between not only investors but publishers and agencies. So I don't know if it's something you're aiming to.
I'm hoping to take advantage of that. I really appreciate it. It's so cool. I went in there and I saw how many cool people are in there, and it's intimidating, but hopefully I'm able to make use of that. It's really cool. Oh, but yes, to answer the question, the game does have a publisher. We did get funding. Um, and I don't know what that will look like exactly in terms of marketing or what they're going to do on their end. But for me, I'm doing everything that I can on my end to make sure that the game is successful. And really, no matter like who you sign with, right? No one will be a better cheerleader than you are for yourself. So I'm trying to channel that.
We just got some really cool insight by Zandra on our chat, which is the danger would make it so good that they can't ignore is that nobody will actually get to see how good the game is if they aren't pulled in by some marketing first.
Yeah, it needs to be picked up by the algorithm, right?
Yeah.
It still needs to be put in front of eyes. It's this crazy balancing act that you just have to hope you get right.
For example, I'm not a huge... This is kind of ironic for me to say. I'm not a streamer. I'm mainly indie game critic, and I write articles. I'm not streaming... I know this is ironic because I'm streaming the game and I'm saying I'm not a huge streaming consumer, but I'm not. I don't belong to that generation. And I feel that Lost Nova is a cool game to play because you can get... Please, I honestly am not repeating this redundancy of saying to getting lost on Lost Nova on purpose. I'm not mesmerizing you into getting this like a tagline, official tagline of the game, and then saying it was Ricardo Correa that said this. But do you believe it's a cool game to stream for people to look at because it's so relaxing? You have no dangers.
I hope so. Yeah. Get to share exploring this funny world and meeting these weird characters and just relaxing. There's plenty of streams who make their entire brand on just making a chill space for people. And hopefully my game fits in there.
She was saying next is gonna say he's a podcaster, and I am also. Grenoming is telling us that the demo is a pretty big step because the game is pretty addicting, and it is. I sometimes I think most of us need it, and I felt like I need this even more often after the pandemic, which is sometimes you need to just lie down. You don't want to run. When we were kids, when we were teenagers, I remember to insert Unreal and just shoot people to wind up. And now I feel I need this, I need this kind of games where I'm exploring, I'm collecting, I'm living, not my own life, not that I don't like it, but I think there's still, you were saying like, did you say wholesome games have a new resurgency? You say
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And I've been feeling that, and I think that might be some space for Lost Nova on that segment.
Yeah, it's really great. I love it. And there's so many fun, chill games for me to play nowadays, and that wasn't always the case. Like, the space was dominated by, like, Animal Crossing, but now there's, Stardew Valley, big one, and Short Hike, and I mentioned before.
Yeah.
Really love a Short Hike. Everybody should play it. One of my favorites. And Unpacking just came out. Gotta shout out Unpacking. Beautiful experience.
Yeah, I haven't tried. I installed it and I didn't try it because I've been preparing this, and I'm busy. Need to play this, and I can't. Shiri is saying that can you get some sort of Twitch integration in a game like Lost Nova?
I mean, I'll look into it, but I might not be smart enough. I'm not Twitch smart.
Yeah. Shiri, what kind of integration were you suggesting when you were talking about this? Maybe you get some cool idea in our chat.
I love this guy. This is one of the first characters I put in the game, actually.
Oh,
In in the original concept art for the game, like this guy was front and center.
by the way, you're working in Unity, aren't you?
Oh, me? Game Maker, actually.
Game maker. Okay.
Yeah, probably would have been smart to use Unity, because from what I've heard anyway, it's a little easier and better at handling large scale art. Like how I'm using Game Maker is primarily designed for sprite pixel art, which this is not, and I had to do a lot of optimization trickery and magic to get everything running smoothly in Game Maker. But it worked out. Game Maker is really easy to learn.
She was saying triggers that could change up the landscape, or dropping resources from the sky with a Twitch integration.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into it.
But are you
Could be
saying
cool.
like what, Shiryu, like if you send a byte or a subscription to your Twitch?
Yeah, and then something happens in the
In
game.
the game, yeah.
It's really fascinating. And like I said, yeah, I don't know a lot about that landscape.
And of course, Shiryu is saying he wants to play this on Switch because he writes for Nintendo Life. So
Oh, that'd be
he's
so cool.
He's our really great friend and collaborator in a period on our podcast. And Shiryu, he's going to say this for everyone. Like, I want to play this on Switch. Even like if we play an RTS, you're gonna say like mouse and keyboard. You're gonna say, I want to play this on Switch, aren't you, Shiryu? He will. Yeah, but this game should work. Don't you believe?
I think, yeah. I don't know what the technical part of it is, getting it to work on the Switch. Hopefully we get there. We're focusing on the Steam launch and seeing where that takes us. Hopefully that means to the Switch. That'd be pretty amazing. Can you imagine? Yeah, like holding a box with your art on it and then putting the little game disc that you made into a Nintendo console? I think that only happens in dreams.
Are you saying dreams by Media Molecule or literal dreams?
Oh, that only it's on PlayStation, right? That only happens in Sony's dreams. Topher's here. Hey, Topher. Topher made the music and the sound.
Hello, Topher. Congratulations, your music is awesome. Do you remind me? Do you have the? Will you have the soundtrack available?
I believe that is the plan. Yes.
Okay.
To have
Like
the OST
Bandcamp
out.
or SoundCloud? Topher, what are you aiming for this? Topher and John.
Yeah, Topher. Hey, Topher, tell us. You better use the beautiful art, the album art that I drew for you. It's part of the contract. You have to use it.
You know this? Why I think this works? Because the game is really intuitive in terms of using your own logic to mine the resources, and it's a cool game for you to play on a commute.
Oh, I've heard that a lot. That it would probably be pretty cool to have on mobile. That's definitely what my girls want. They always want to play it on their iPads. It's like, can I play it on the iPad? It's like, no, sorry, not yet. I don't know how to do that.
By the way, did you approach Apple? Because I'm a huge fan of Apple Arcade, and I think
That'd be great.
Lots of
That'd be cool.
games. I think it fits on Apple Arcade's aesthetic.
It's on the to-do list.
Hope you get it available, because you might get a cool audience for Lost Nova on. Okay, it's true. It's going to be mobile with Steam Deck. It's a fact. It's a fact.
Oh, funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess you're. Yeah,
I forgot about it.
Good.
Yeah.
guess you're right, huh?
Shiryu, are you
No,
are you binge buying every single IndieX finalist from previous editions that get released on Switch? Is it true?
Oh, Topher does say that the soundtrack will be released on Bandcamp alongside the game's release.
Nice.
Thanks, Topher.
Yeah.
Oh, and you said earlier about how intuitive the game is, and I really appreciate that because that was something I worked really hard on. And it's tutorials in games are weird because
And intrusive.
right, yeah, they can be really intrusive where the game stops for dialogue boxes to come up and point you in the right direction, which a lot of games require that. Like you can't get away with that for some games. But I did my best to try and have the first level teach you how to play the game, just by exploring the level and the obstacles you come into. Hopefully, teach you how to successfully navigate the rest of the game. And that said, I did still have to put up little pop-ups every now and then. You saw him at one point, Tutorial Bot. He's my favorite. Because there were certain things that were still tripping up some beta testers.
Yeah.
And even though my philosophy is sort of like I want to minimize that sort of tutorial pop-ups, but also I want as many people to enjoy the game as possible. So some, different levels of accessibility, some people need that helps them. And of course I'll include anything that will help people enjoy my game.
Yeah, because for more experienced gamers, the game is really intuitive. Like you pick a controller and you know exactly what you're doing.
Right, yeah. Everybody's going to wiggle the left stick. Like, okay, that moves. Wiggle the right stick. Okay, that shoots. And that's super intuitive for anyone who plays games. But if you never picked up a controller, or if you're not used to playing games, maybe you don't know that WASD is traditionally movement on a keyboard. So you have to include that sort of stuff. I'm learning a lot.
Yeah, going to use the. We need a better laser. Yeah, we need a better laser to mine that crystal. How much does the gameplay change throughout the game? Asks Grandoming. Do you get new abilities, or is it more you can do it better and faster?
Better and faster, primarily. There are unlockable abilities that come later in the game. I'll spoiler this one. Your jump gets like a shockwave on it. So these groups of flowers that you all just plow through, you could jump into them and just gather them all up that way. It's a lot of fun, actually.
Let me ask you a psychiatrical question. I suffer from obsessive compulsive disorder. Do the majority of players simply cut through every single grass they found on the terrain, or is it just me?
I did notice you were doing that.
Okay. I need to do it.
That's like a recent mechanic that I added in. I don't know if you noticed, but you can shoot the clouds too. And it's like, wow, this is great. This feels so good. I need to do that for the grass too. And I both love and hate it because I feel like it's not as pretty with all the grass cut. It's almost sad. Yeah. But good news is it'll all grow back next time if you leave the screen and come back, it'll all.
I'm trying to cheat this, but I can't. Wait, the grass will grow up again?
It'll grow back.
Oh god.
Your job will never end. Your work will never finish.
No, why did you do this to me?
Hold on.
I have to call my shrink after the streaming session. Like, so there was this guy that developed this game that made me.
There he is, Tutorial Bot.
Yeah.
He wants you to open your inventory, just in case you didn't know.
Oh, yeah. We have a map.
Oh, there will be a map.
Okay.
After you complete this little tutorial area.
Which I should have been doing if I'm not spending time cutting grass like a gardener.
I think you talked to the right character. I think you just got to go back to your ship.
Yeah. I think I have resources to. Yeah. Here. Oh, who are you? Hmm. Yes, I can deposit. Ooh. So can I, in any chance, lose some of the resources, like dropping them?
Oh no,
Okay, cool.
they all kind of go into your person, and then you put them into your ship.
Okay, so I have a perfect share, which might be good for that. I was going to ask you if the walking animation could be faster, and then the game simply answered me
And
before I asked it. So.
it gives you it answers your question. There's your new boots.
The ultimate Link Destroyer. Yeah, Shiryu. Yeah, I know. I think I was programmed since my infancy to cut grass in video games.
Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should put some rupees.
Oh,
Some rupees pop out.
oh, I missed this. Okay, I have to stop cutting grass. Because I don't get any resources from them.
No.
Nothing, like even a rare bolt.
Maybe I'll add something just for you.
Thank you. You can activate the obsessive compulsive disorder filter in your. Grass, my enemy.
Eternal foe.
Actually, let me share some pretty useless information. I actually can't step on grass in real life.
Like with your toes, or even if you got shoes on?
Yeah, because when I was 16, one of my neighbors, who was a 64-year-old man, which I enjoyed a lot having conversations with, he was a dog trainer, and he was a former pharmacist. He got a tick bite, and he developed Lyme's disease, and he died because he self-medicated.
Wow.
Because he was a former pharmacist. And I got so traumatized by it that afterwards I couldn't step on grass. Actually, my wife and friends have a cool thing they do, which is let's run away from Ricardo going through grass, which is cool.
So whenever you see that, like, don't walk on the grass sign, you truly respect that.
Yeah. Okay, no more grass for me either, says Shiryu.
Oof.
What is the worst superpower ever? Not being able to step on grass? Yeah, it's kind of useless. Oh yeah. Nice, I have 2 batteries now, which is cool to break down that crystal.
There you go. That was sort of my way of keeping people in the tutorial area until they're truly done with it. That's the only.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that's the only barrier. That's the only wall gating content in the game.
Okay.
After you knock down that wall, you can more or less go wherever you want. You do have to make certain purchases to open up certain areas, but other than that, it's pretty open.
It's so cool of you to describe the game without spoiling anything, just using the words certain.
Trying.
Yeah, I know.
Talk to the Apple again.
How many songs did Topher compose for the soundtrack?
Ooh, a lot.
Oh,
I don't have
how
a number
cute.
for you.
How cute. I love your art style.
Thank you.
I have to show this to my students on Thursday.
Oh, Topher's in the chat. They're helping us with that. So 13 tracks.
Ooh, nice.
What's the sound count? Topher?
Topher
How
did the
many
sound
wave
design too?
files? Yeah, my buddy there, Topher, did sound and music. Deeply appreciated.
Cool song, this one. 94 sound effects. Whoa. Okay. Ooh, things to buy. Hmm. What's this? It's a pear. Is it a pear? This guy?
Sure. Lots of people call them grapes, and yeah. For me, my headcanon is that they're all apples.
Okay.
But that's totally fine. Everyone calls them grapes or cherries.
Okay. What is happening? I think I know you won't spoil this. I think this will have a huge twist, and you discover that all these cute apples are actually cannibals. Because if you notice, every single astronaut gets stranded on this planet. Something is being done to strand all these creatures here. They might have organ transplant black market from
I'm not gonna
this.
say anything.
It
No
would be
comment.
so awesome if this would be the true with such a cute game like. And in the end, you discover this is all a front for a black market. There was an apple selling apples. Yeah, it's yeah.
It's true. Man down is paying attention.
Dun, dun, dun.
I should say though that if that's something anybody is worrying about, there is no actual like dark turn. I promise it does stay wholesome throughout.
Okay. This is just my imagination going sour. But now, do you have any explanation of why so many people are getting stranded in this planet now without humor?
It's in there. Yep, I do.
Yeah.
There is, of course.
Okay. So we have this glam converter.
You must play the game to discover. That's what I would say if there was a dark turn. You're not wrong. Chat's got my number. Oh, so here's the bolt guy.
Nice. So I have 64. I can buy something. Oh, I just can buy the shovels at this moment. Yeah, sure. Oh, these are add-ons for my boots. Okay, these aren't some classic. This is nice. Let me test it. Okay. Here we are, another.
For the boots, you'll find little piles of dirt on the ground that you can jump on. That was one of those things that, from a design standpoint, it's like, okay, I don't want to do a shovel. Every video game does it. I don't want to be Animal Crossing. I don't want it to have a shovel. But also, I don't want to have to draw an animation for a shovel. Let's put it into the jumping mechanic.
Yeah.
But then how do I illustrate that? Like what is the item that you buy that opens up the jumping digging mechanic? What does that look like? I have a page in my sketchbook full of like different kinds of boot designs with like pneumatics and stuff on them. It was a weird problem to solve. It's like just strap shovels to your feet.
Sorry, John. I just read on the chat. What is your favorite color and why is it purple?
There's a lot of purple. Purple and green are the sort of main aesthetic colors of the branding. You definitely noticed.
Yeah.
We're moving into the forest, which is very purple.
Ooh, a bear with bears. Okay. Okay.
Yes, the game is coming on Steam. Oh, I'll drop the link again.
Yeah, please. Poor guy, he's tired.
Man Down's got it.
Thank you. Yeah, but it's going to be on Steam next spring. Who's your publisher? Is it public already?
Yeah, it's on there. It's Hot Frog,
Okay.
who worked on Forager. If you're familiar with Forager.
Yeah, it has the same color palette. Yeah. From Forager. Doesn't it?
Oh, there's some aesthetic similarities, I suppose.
The color palette is similar. I don't know if the guys from Hop Frog are here. But yeah. I'm so deep into the game because I don't know if you guys like to do something I enjoy doing late in the night, which is I have 2 monitors and I like to play a relaxing game and at the same time watching some Netflix series, like chilling.
Oh, sure.
Double chilling. And this game is awesome for it because you can focus when you want to read the dialogues.
Yeah, really easy to just divert your attention
Yeah.
either direction. That's great.
John, I'm really
Yeah,
having fun, and I just noticed I have to finish the stream because there's another stream afterwards, and I want to.
You got another one coming up, right? Busy day for you.
Yeah, actually, it's not going to be me because
Oh, okay.
I need to prepare.
You get rest.
I need to prepare my podcast, which will be recorded in 2 hours.
Oh.
Game's awesome. What kind of?
Thank you.
Did you get the opportunity to have the game streamed already for some streamers, even small streamers?
Yeah, that's the hope. I haven't really gotten too much into that. I'm hoping to put more energy into that as we get closer to release, reaching out to streamers. But it has been picked up by a couple people that I've sent keys to. And it's very interesting watching someone else play my game on stream to see what they do. But it's very fascinating from like a mechanical standpoint where I see exactly what people are doing. It's like, okay, some people are going this way, some people are going that way. It's good data.
So maniacals
but then
spend time just cutting grass.
Yeah, but then also people reading my dialogue out loud. It feels so weird. I don't know what it is. I guess it's kind of like most people don't like hearing their own voice. It's like that for me. People are reading my dialogue out loud.
Oh, do you feel there? Okay, okay. That's a cool way of saying it. So we're now in Bear Town that live in pyramids.
Bear Town.
Pyramids. Yeah.
Yes. I'm glad you picked up on that. Yes, those are their houses.
I know people play this in different paces. What do you imagine is the average playthrough of Lost Novel?
Like playtime?
Yeah.
For most people, for me and for the playtesters, it's been about 3 hours. Sort of a range of like 2.5 to like 3.5, 4 hours. Though I did have one person play it for 7 hours.
Yeah, I believe he or she or they must have been playing and cutting grass all over.
Just going crazy on that grass.
Sir Beck, I think it says terrain of magical expertise because this is my second stream and I'm still doing lots of poop while preparing the stream. Sorry for that. It should say Lost Nova, but yeah, it was my fault. You found a navigation core. Okay.
Happens to me all the time.
What's the price range? Do you already have an idea how much the game will cost?
No, it's a big decision. It turns out it's a big hard decision to pick that number. We're not there yet. I will say probably more than $10, definitely less than $20. In there somewhere.
the average price for an indie game.
Yeah, yeah. But
I
picking
just
that exact number.
yeah, I just asked you about the playthrough. It's usually not something I. There are lots of people that like to evaluate euros or dollars by
Oh.
how many hours of play. It's not something I usually like to do, but I was just curious on how much content would this mean. Before we go, because I'm really getting immersed in this and the time is passing by, did you had any idea of inputting some kind of eternal mode?
Oh, the game actually never actually ends.
Okay.
There's an ending cutscene, but the game continues.
Okay.
So, and there's more to do.
I have to. Really great playing. So cool. Was it you, John, saying, thanking us for playing the game at the end of the demo?
Yes, thank you.
I hope everyone enjoyed Lost Nova. I'm sorry, as much as I enjoyed playing it because it's a really, really relaxing game, and I think we need this kind of games. Honestly, having it be endless might be a good addition to this kind of wholesome experience.
Yeah, and I'm still working on putting even more content into the game, is cramming it as full as I can before release. Still have time.
And congratulations again. I think it's you've been doing this huge endeavor by your own with Topher's collaboration. Visually, the game is gorgeous. So congratulations, you're an awesome artist, and
Thank you.
I believe you will get people's attention with this really good looking game. I hope I can see it on Apple Arcade. It fits really well on
Oh,
their
here's hoping.
catalog. Yeah. Uh, it's that kind of experience, you know. Like it's not long and it's casual enough for you to play it in short bursts. On like me, like playing. Have you got anyone playing it in one sitting already?
I believe so. Yes, yes. Some of the play testers did play it all in one go,
Okay, okay. Everyone,
but not
thank you
everybody.
for being with us, and huge thanks to John for being with us during this second streaming session of IndieX. Lost Nova is a great game, and I wish you the best because the game deserves it. And
Thanks so much.
John, I hope you congratulate the rest of the team on our behalf. Sorry, I have to do this. I have to do this.
No, yeah, and thanks for having me. This is a great honor, and for thanks for including Lost Nova.
We don't have the award for cutest death laser, as Man Down is asking, but I think he wanted to award it if it existed. Thank you, John. Thank you for being with
Amazing.
us. Please go play Lost Nova, wishlisted. Let's hope we get a demo in the near future for you to try it by your own and check how relaxing and how amazing this game is. And please stay with us. We're gonna be off for a few minutes, and in 5 minutes maybe, Tiago is going to return with the Starstruck, another of our finalists. John, then again, thanks for being with us, and stay tuned, guys.